Guys, hey, so welcome to Grit and Glitz Women Crush Wednesday. I'm your host, Cassie Brown. And if this is your first time, every single week or nearly every single week, we interview different women in our community who are either crushing it or we're crushing on. And tonight I'm so excited because I get to have two women that I love, respect, and lean on for so many things. For Team Grit and Glitz, and they are the women that are behind the scenes helping with events, the branding, everything that you see is through Ashley and Heather. And so I'm so excited to have them here tonight. And I'm really, really excited about what we're going to talk about tonight. So guys, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them a little bit about who you are and what you do.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Take it away.
Hey, my name is Heather Pleskach, and I am a wedding planner and designer with Elegance by Heather.
And I am Ashley Curran, and I am a realtor with Howard Hanna, as well as a wedding planner at Elegance by Heather.
She's my right arm. I'd be lost without her.
She's all of our right arms.
Crushing on me.
I am.
If Erin were here, it would be the full set of the women that we
yes,
need.
You should have had her here.
Right? To make it a full. All right, ladies. So you also, I've had you on here like multiple times before, Heather. And you do a lot of nonprofit work and a lot of different events. And I love how you take your passion for events and making things beautiful and elegant and finding ways to give back to the community. And I know that this surprise event that you are doing is going to be amazing. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about kind of how we got here and what's going on?
So what I really want to share first is this is Woman Crush Wednesday, but we're not the crushes. She's not crushing on us. We're crushing on someone else, a local woman in our community, and her name is Carrie Best. And Carrie is my lash artist, and she is with At Best Salon, is the name of her business. So she is a local entrepreneur, and she's right here in Yorksville. We're sitting in Yorksville right now for the interview, and that's right where she's at.
She's a doll.
She is adorable. She's the kindest, sweetest soul. Anyone who knows her loves her. And Carrie has been to some of our events.
Yes, she has.
So she has been part of the Grit and Glitz family. It's been a little while, but she has 2 small kids and a business.
She's busy.
So she's busy, yes. So we're really crushing on her right now. And I want to share a story. I'm going to do my best not to get emotional. And if I do, then Ashley's going to step in and take over. Carrie is a good friend of mine. And I went to see her for my lashes. It's been probably maybe, 7-8 weeks now. I should have been 6, 7.
You're so cool.
I know. Yeah. But so it's been about 7 or 8 weeks now, and she was talking about an issue with her 3-year-old son. She has a 3-year-old named Bradley, and I'll spare parts of it, but they did find out that Bradley has cancer, and again, he's only 3 years old. So they are about 7 or 8 weeks into treatments now. He did have to have surgery to remove the cancer, and he's having chemotherapy every single week. And he has 24 weeks, I believe, of that. You're getting third-hand information here from me, so don't quote me on it, but 24 weeks of treatments, and then he does have to have radiation as well. So 20 days in a row of radiation where they will have to put him down, like put him under. Goodness, that was horrible. Put him under for that because he can't move, and he's 3.
Yeah.
So he's not going to sit still. So it's a lot. Carrie is blaming herself as a mom, as we all would. Of course you blame yourself. She would have never, it's not her fault. It's not anyone's fault, but she's blaming herself. And they're doing treatments every Friday in Akron. So they're driving from Yorksville to Akron every single Friday, missing work to be there. And Carrie's husband, Patrick, is going as well. So they're surrounding Bradley. They're being supportive, but it's a lot. There's a lot going on. And she's just been so strong and so positive. When I see her for my lash appointment, she's still working when she can. She's cut back quite a bit, but she's still working. She's positive, and she's just taking it in stride. And they've had, overnights in the hospital because his little sister or older sister got sick and passed it along and ended up in the hospital. And so I'm crushing on Carrie. Carrie she's so strong and so sweet. And my heart breaks for her, for what she's going through.
And so because your heart breaks for somebody, it's what you do is you figure out ways to help them.
Yes.
And so why don't you tell everybody about the idea that you had that is now formed into like this little coalition of people that are working around the clock
Yes.
to do something for this family.
Yeah, so we can't change the circumstances. There's nothing we can do, but we can, as a community, just rally around and let them know that they're not alone.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we did is a small group of women, we came together we're going to be putting on a benefit for Bradley, and it's called the Onyx and Pearl Soiree. It's going to be held at the Maryland, at the Monroe Mall. And the community has already been so generous with, we've gotten the venue donated. The DJ has been donating their time. There are so many people in this community that's been affected by cancer in one way or another. And so it hits home and they can completely relate with the best family and what they're going through. So at the event, the doors are going to open about 5:30. You can come for simply $50 a ticket. You're going to get a nice dinner. There'll be a cash bar, a DJ, so we can make the best of this situation and have a good time and dance and raise money. And then also there'll be a silent auction as well. So currently we are looking for sponsorships and we are also looking for silent auction baskets or simply come to the event. And if none of those items work for you, any type of donation we could accept. And there's an account open at SSB that is in Bradley's name and the best family name. And what account is that? How it's labeled?
It's labeled the benefit of Bradley Michael Best.
And we'll put that in the chat too, guys, so that way you can be able to get that information.
Can we add the link for the event as well?
Absolutely. Well, that's a given.
Perfect. Yeah, so the tickets can be purchased on Eventbrite, or if you contact any one of us, then we can make sure you get them as well if you prefer to use cash or a check. So it's going to be on April 18th. I think I forgot to say that. Some very important details.
Sorry, I was going to loop back to that. If you didn't say it, it's fine.
So we hope that people can come and support the Best family and give a little back of what they give to their community as well.
And I feel like that's something that such a small community does so well is we just give and give back. And like, I can't do everything for everybody, but I can buy a ticket or I can donate a basket or I can share this video. Like I can share the link. So there's so many things that we can do and this community is so generous. So we're going to put the link for this event in the comments section so that way you guys can click on it. Go ahead and like and share the video, get the information out. The event is also on Facebook.
Yes.
So you can, I've seen it, I've shared it, so you can share the events. Just go ahead and mark whether or not you're going or not, so that way it helps to just keep the momentum going. Is there anything else that you guys would like people to know?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I feel like we did pretty good there, but yeah,
It'll be a fun evening to come dress up and have a good time with your friends and family and just see what we can do to help them because every little bit helps.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So here's the thing. If you are a local business and you want to help, go ahead and get a hold of us. We'll get you connected to Heather and Ashley. If you have stuff for a silent auction basket or you're having any issues with the ticket sales, please let us know. We will make sure that we pass that information along. Ladies, thank you so much for coming tonight and, taking time out of your schedule. Okay, guys, so we will see you next week. Just a couple things. Our next event is April 28th, and we are talking about pressure and heat, I think is our next topic. And that is at the Emerson, not the Maryland. But that's at the Emerson, and we would love to see you there. So go ahead and get your ticket for that as well. And we will see you next week. Bye. Bye.